negotiating tool, for lack of a better way to put it. Like there are ways to kind of skirt the rules with the NIL.
Well, to be very honest with you, I'm anticipating that, but I don't have any hardcore facts because I don't know what goes on in other folks' programs. And I'm sure, though, that as time goes on, there has to be a level playing field, I'm assuming. But we, other than reading over the statutes as it relates to what we can and cannot do, and as I understand it, it's kind of, we're in a hands-off position. And those schools who are able to find that wiggle room or that way to make it work for them, I'm sure maybe might pick up an advantage here and there. But up to this point, I just haven't seen that much movement. I mean, we have several guys, I'm sure that it appears that they have got a few things going on, but not anything of the magnitude that I was expecting to be.
Looking at kind of broader about the conference, Tony was just saying last year was kind of a down year for the conference. Kind of how do you feel about the health going into this year?
Well, I'm not sure I agree that it was a down year in the conference. I think it was maybe a down year for college basketball because of the pandemic. It was kind of all over the place. I feel that having the guys in the spring and the summer and the fall has kind of rejuvenated all our expectations. I think that for us specifically, not having that time to work with our guys because of the restrictions of the pandemic, I thought took its toll on just about everybody. And from that standpoint, I felt that it was somewhat of a downer year in terms of where you were in terms of the execution and how it affected your team. But that's behind us now. I'm not looking in the rearview mirror. I'm looking forward to the season. I like our team. I like our potential. I like how hard our guys are working. We're not even close to being ready to play. But I do like who we are and where we are. I like the pieces that we have on our team, and I'm looking forward to the upcoming season.
Coach, obviously in college basketball, there's the term blue blood. A lot of your fans coined the term new blood for you guys moving into the tournament. What are your thoughts on that term and how it applies to the team?
Well, let me use the quote as our player said. We're new bloods and we're not going anywhere. I got to get that in.
There you go.
Stay hold me accountable.
Hey, that's it.
Okay, but seriously, from our standpoint, is that we in the most rich, traditional, successful basketball conference ever assembled in the history of college basketball. Now, why do I say that? Gosh, you got Carolina's the third winningest program in the history of college basketball. Duke's the fourth winningest program in the history of college basketball. Syracuse is the fifth. I think Notre Dame is the ninth. I believe Louisville might be 11 for 12. North Carolina State, maybe 14 or 15. Pittsburgh, top 25. And you got Notre Dame and Virginia and everybody else who's been the elite Sweet 16s, Elite 8s, Final Fours. Wake Forest has been. So my point to you, it's such a rich traditional conference that, for us to try to earn our rightful place in the hierarchy of this legacy is challenging. So we always have something to shoot for. And we're proud of that. So I'm not offended by the fact that maybe we don't get the notoriety or necessarily respect, but that's understandable. But I think that also is a good opportunity for us to have something we're always working toward, trying to find a way to earn our rightful place. And I think we've been, maybe we have not been the very best, but we've been inching wedges there, and you can look back and, we got a few things going. We won 25 straight ACC home games. The next game we win at home in the ACC. A tied of all-time successful winning record in the history of the ACC. That's big for a program who's trying to carve out our own niche. In fact, we won 11 straight overtime games. We're tied the record in the United States. College basketball. That's a niche that we can hang our hat on. The fact that we lost 4 games at home in the last 5-6 years. And so I think we're finding a way to earn our rightful place. But let's face it, you got to get to the Final Four, you got to compete for a national title, and that's something that's missing on our resume. But that's okay. We're still clawing and scratching and clawing. And I try to avoid making that the only motivation. We try to worry about those things that we can control. What we can control is our preparation each and every day. We try not to take any possessions off. We try to be a little bit better on Monday than we were on Sunday. We just try to keep better, take one step at a time, and not allow ourselves to get intimidated or by the magnitude or the success of all the programs in our league. I can't worry about what happened 50, 60, 70 years ago. What we can worry about is what we can control right now. And we keep inching carving out our niche right now. And we staying focused on that and not allowing myself to get too far ahead of myself. I'm not going to be disappointed that maybe some people say we don't get the same level of respect. That's okay. You know, we respect ourselves. We more worry about respecting the name on the front of our jersey. And if we continue to keep doing that, sooner or later, whatever we're supposed to be judged by, we'll be judged by.
Do you think you'll look back at last season as a season, you know, with the COVID and all, that minus that, you couldn't won it all?
Well, we were one game away, I think, from, if I understand it, and someone has told me this the other day, you know, we have a chance to win the regular season tournament, and we played for the championship in the tournament. And that's progress from where we started. But we didn't win.